Live from Laguna Beach, it's James Ferguson After Dark. Tonight on the show, visual artist Eric Gunnick and James's sister Caitlin. Now here's your host, James Ferguson. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Welcome to James Ferguson After Dark. I am your host, James Ferguson, and it is After Dark. Yeah. Woo, yeah. You got the idea. Speaking of which, it was Valentine's Day earlier this month, at least it was when I wrote this bit. And Valentine's Day is very special in my house because, as you know, my wife is a tramp. And for this Valentine's Day, we decided to go out for Sunday brunch, which was lovely. We had a great time, left the kids at home, just the two of us. Food was fantastic, lovely atmosphere. And then we left in separate cars and I didn't see her again for 2 weeks. She just disappeared. Finally, one day we found her passed out on our doorstep with $2,000 cash and no underpants. So the kids are happy to have her back. So I guess everyone's seen Avatar by now. Yeah, that movie sucked. Yeah, a real stink job, that one. Now, if you haven't seen Avatar, don't. But in case you haven't, what happens is that in the future, a greedy American corporation starts a war with the peaceful natives of a distant planet in order to exploit their valuable natural resources for a profit. Hollywood. And so the deal is, though, that the aliens, riding dinosaurs and chucking spears at the Americans, who have hovercrafts and interstellar transportation technology, are actually defeating them. And so they send this dude in an avatar in amongst the jungle people, and it goes awry when he falls in love with one of the female aliens. It's weird. That Cameron's a sick bastard. But the whole time I'm thinking, am I supposed to find this alien broad attractive? I mean, how am I supposed to buy this one? Am I supposed to be like, ooh, yeah, baby. I wish I was an avatar so I could get me some of that. That 8-foot tail is really turning me on. But what I want to know is what happens when the dude comes back to Earth and tries to, like, brag to his friends about it. Like, he's showing pictures of her to his buddy on Facebook. He's like, hey bro, come over here. Check out this alien babe I scored with when I was an avatar. Okay. Come on, man, isn't she hot? I can't tell, dude. It's not a human. What the hell's an avatar? What else can we all agree on? Politics. So, the political tide is turning once again in America. Most evident recently in the election of Republican Senator Scott Brown from Massachusetts. I guess Americans are finally beginning to realize how much better off we were when we were hundreds of $billions in debt. But the Republicans are gaining some serious momentum here. And if it all goes well, by the end of 2010, we should have a whole new class of crooks and liars to screw us up the ass in Congress. And how about this President Obama, huh? Boy, that guy can't catch a break. 10% unemployment, trillion-dollar debts, appointing communist czars. Yeah, I guess you know you're a communist when you appoint your communist friends to czar positions in the government. And they got that straight out of the Bolshevik Revolution pamphlet. You know, step 1, replace czar with communist. Step 2, kill everybody. Step 3, be poor for 70 years. Or until we implode as a country. I don't know how they sold that one. Like some guy reading it like, hey, let's see. Poor for 70 years, kill everybody, implode. Hey, they make some pretty good points here. But seriously though, I think Americans are finally fed up with Washington. We feel like the balance of power has shifted too far to the left. We need to restore balance in our government. so that both parties have a say, and then that each side can sit down and reach across the aisle and they can agree upon a bipartisan up-the-ass screw job. Put in Gustav! Okay, thank you, Gustav. That was an extremely weird song choice. My half-uncle Gustav, everybody. Uncle Gustav, of course, hails from the old Soviet bloc, and he will be filling in for Pepe, who was unable to make the move because of his contract obligations with the landscaping company. But on the flip side, the upside that is, we have Uncle Gustav here, and he's doing a fantastic job. So what did you think of that razor-sharp political humor, Uncle Gustav?
In Soviet Union, we cut your throat!
Okay, my first guest is a big oafy guy with glasses. You know him from his YouTube videos, Turbo Man and The Breakup. Please welcome the incomparable Eric Gunnick.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange.
All right, thanks for being here, man.
Good to be here. Great. I'm glad I could be here.
Good, good. So before we get started, I gotta ask you, how was that Warrior game last night?
I'm gonna say worst game I've ever been to in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Williams wasn't making shots. Ellis was on the bench. Nelly was fat.
Well, that's bad business.
It was bad business. Bad business.
That's no good. But hey, on the upside, you just got a new place, right?
Yeah, I got a new place. I got a new pad.
And how's the neighborhood? Good neighborhood?
It's really nice for the ghetto.
How about the roommates? You like the roommates?
The two I know are good. The other guy kind of stays in his room. He's got a sword collection.
What kind of swords?
Medieval, mostly. He got a knife set off Home Shopping Network.
That's bizarre. But hey, we're back in the same area again. We had a good run before with the pool guys and the baseball video. And then Caitlin left, and then you left, and my videos got good again.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, that was good.
And then you came back, and we did the Mexican standoff and the girlfriend.
Right. Mexican standoff.
So, needless to say, we got a lot invested in the success of this video. But I think it'll be a good show.
Could potentially be the best show that we've done together. Your stuff's better. But together, forever, the show, best.
Yeah, so anyway, this is your first time on the program, right?
Begrudgingly, yes.
Now, interestingly enough, you were supposed to be on this show. You were supposed to have Uncle Gustav's role. And you were our first choice going in, and you had a great audition. What did you do for your audition again?
To be honest, I really don't remember. I blacked out.
Yeah, well, anyway, it was fantastic. But the suits at the network passed on you. And did they give you a reason?
I did fail the drug test. Well, I did 4 times. Yeah, it's not really funny.
Well, anyway, it worked out just as well because Uncle Gustav is great, except for the occasional violent communist outburst. But hey, any hard feelings about not getting the job?
Many hard feelings. I'm being serious. I'm really pissed.
Moving on. So Eric and I have a treat for you guys tonight. Now, as you may or may not know, Eric and I are both new to the area. And we've been both hard at work. Eric with his job and me with... Well, we've been hard at work is what I'm trying to say here. And a couple weeks ago, we decided to put a weekend aside where we can go out and about on the town and see the sights, see what Laguna Beach has to offer. And we took a camera along. And what's interesting about this is that many of you only know Eric and I as the comedians or the internet personalities. But very few of you know us personally as just people, stalkers. And so you're going to see a different dynamic here that you've never seen before. But immaterial. Anyway, here is James and Eric's Laguna Beach weekend. Take a look.